According to a survey conducted in China in 2023, around 31% of respondents agreed that K-pop was widely known among the general public in their country. This growing familiarity with K-pop has led to an increasingly active and passionate fanbase in China, where fans not only support their idols through traditional means such as streaming and voting, but also through more extreme forms of engagement. These fan-driven campaigns have made Chinese fans some of the most influential in the global K-pop scene, often setting trends that other fandoms strive to emulate. However, the dedication of some Chinese fans has led to unhealthy behavior, most notably Sasaeng fans who engage in obsessive and invasive actions to track their idols. This phenomenon is not limited to South Korea, but has been seen among Chinese K-pop fans as well. In some cases, Sasaengs in China go as far as tracking idol schedules, seeking personal information from staff, and creating disturbances at airports or hotels, all in the name of supporting their favorite stars. These extreme actions have raised concerns about boundaries within fandom culture, with both idols and agencies trying to navigate the fine line between passionate support and harmful obsession. This intense competition for visibility and clout within fan communities often encourages behaviors that cross ethical lines. The rise of online platforms that allow fans to broadcast their actions globally, coupled with advanced technology, has made it easier for Sasaeng behaviors to spread, making it a pressing issue for the K-pop industry to address. As K-pop continues to grow in China, understanding the relationship between fan culture and Sasaeng behavior is crucial in shaping how the industry responds to its most dedicated, yet at times, problematic supporters. As K-pop continues to dominate, a growing concern is the intersection of digital influence and fan behavior. In China, fans are not only dedicated to supporting idols, but also to creating a culture that fosters competition and clout. This competitive aspect, fueled by the hyper-connected nature of platforms like Weibo, often means that fans will go to extreme lengths to outshine one another, whether that means organizing mass voting campaigns, purchasing thousands of albums, or even tracking their idols' movements in a bid to show their idols' dominance. While these actions are rooted in deep admiration, they can sometimes escalate into obsession. The rise of Sasaeng behavior in Chinese fandoms, where fans cross boundaries to gain proximity to idols, reflects how fan culture has evolved into a more invasive and possessive force. The pressure to win as a fan, whether through extravagant gestures or exclusivity in interactions, can blur the lines between harmless enthusiasm and dangerous obsession. This cultural shift, where passion meets competition, has raised the question of how far fan loyalty should truly go, and what the cost of such devotion might be not only for idols but for fans themselves. Chinese fans have become known for their unparalleled ability to mobilize financial support for their favorite idols. They regularly organize large-scale crowdfunding campaigns to sponsor birthday ads, billboard displays, and even album purchases. This trend has pressured other fanbases worldwide to adopt similar practices, elevating the competition in the fandom landscape. Chinese platforms, like Weibo and Xiaohongshu, allow fans to form tightly knit communities that are distinct from Twitter or Instagram. These platforms enable detailed fan discussions, organized support projects, and viral promotion campaigns, often reflecting China's highly interactive digital culture. Chinese fans often bring a unique blend of local and international traditions to K-pop. They contribute to spreading K-pop across China while infusing their fandom practices with elements of Chinese culture, such as gifting idols traditional outfits or creating videos that highlight cultural pride. Occasionally, Chinese fans introduce political sensitivities into the K-pop world. Instances like idols apologizing for perceived missteps about territorial issues reflect how fans influence not just entertainment, but also global discourse. Suyu had to apologize for wearing the Taiwan flag. This emphasizes on the impact of China in the world. Chinese fans are among the most extravagant when it comes to gifting. From luxury items to personalized artworks, their efforts to stand out have set new standards for fan dedication. In Chinese culture, strong collective action is valued, which translates into highly organized fan groups. While this creates impressive support for idols, it can also intensify unhealthy competition between fans or rival fandoms. Supporting idols to the extreme reflects a desire to see them succeed, a mindset deeply rooted in societal expectations around achievement and status. In addition to the rise of obsessive fan behavior, the intense K-pop culture in China has also led to a growing sense of rivalry between different fandoms, with fans competing not only for the attention of their idols, but also for dominance within the online fan ecosystem. A culture of fan wars has emerged. These battles are often fought through public displays of support, such as creating trending topics, organizing massive streaming parties, or financing extravagant fan projects. While this competitive energy can fuel positive support for idols, it can also foster toxic environments, where fans engage in bullying and harassment of other fandoms. The push for more attention and recognition can create divisions among fans, leading some to use underhanded tactics to discredit or attack rival idols. As the influence of K-pop grows globally, it becomes increasingly important to recognize the pressure these fans face to win over others, which often compromises their well-being and can harm the overall community spirit. This competitive, sometimes hostile atmosphere, fueled by a need for validation, further complicates the way fan culture evolves in China's ever-expanding K-pop scene. In recent years, the Chinese government has intensified efforts to regulate fan culture, aiming to curb excessive behaviors associated with idol worship. Authorities have imposed measures such as limiting the time minors can spend on entertainment-related activities and banning celebrity ranking lists, which are often seen as fueling unhealthy competition among fans. These actions reflect concerns over the potential negative impacts of fan culture on youth and societal values. Moreover, the phenomenon of Sasaeng fans, individuals who obsessively track and invade the privacy of idols, has sparked significant debate within China. While some fans view such actions as expressions of devotion, others recognize them as violations of personal boundaries. This divide has led to discussions about the ethical limits of fan behavior and the need for greater respect for idols' personal lives. Additionally, the competitive nature of fan culture has given rise to CP fandom behaviors, where fans create and promote imagined romantic relationships between idols. This practice, known as shipping, has become increasingly popular among Chinese youth, influencing how fans engage with idols and each other. While some view it as a harmless form of expression, others argue that it can lead to unrealistic expectations and pressures on the idols involved. These developments underscore the complex interplay between fan enthusiasm, ethical considerations, and regulatory interventions in China's evolving K-pop landscape. C-Briize and C-Netizens have some important controversies. On Sunday, October the 20th, 2024, several clips of Briize members being stalked by a few fans in Shanghai went viral online. Briize ignored Suman anti-Chinese fans at the airport in 2024. Wanbin addressed his support to Sugan while staying neutral. Many didn't want Suman to return because he kissed a woman when he was a trainee at a hotel. He smokes as well, as demonstrated by his leaked private Instagram photos. Briize's fan claims to have seen Suman and his friend buying alcohol with girls late at night during hiatus. What irritates some C-netizen is smoking, not the woman's story. In China, drinking alcohol, especially at social gatherings, is culturally more accepted, though there are still expectations surrounding moderation. However, smoking is often viewed less favorably, particularly among younger generations. On February the 16th, 2025, was held final day of two-day concert at Rajamangala National Stadium in Bangkok, Thailand, which is Right Here World Tour. The eight gave a speech in Korean and Chinese. The eight Chinese speech was perceived as disrespectful towards the Thai audience, since it felt like the idol prioritized the Chinese fans. Pop idols are restricted from holding concert in China, thus Chinese fans travel in other countries during the artist's tour. Thailand have lower expenses, which is a great option for them. The Korean Thai translator couldn't traduce the Chinese speech, and this makes them angry. The issue is that these Chinese fans sometimes buy those tickets by spamming, bots, hacking techniques or DOS attacks. So Thai fans were few, compared to Chinese fans. Regarding Jungwon rumor of dating with Winter, netizen were angry. Despite the official statement on Enipin Jungwon's dating rumor, Chinese fans were still sending protest trucks with funeral wreaths. aespa's Winter was heckled and cursed by aggressive Chinese fans, following her dating rumors with Enipin's Jungwon. Secondly, a Chinese Sasaeng fan attempted to assign the members of Enipin certain seats on board a flight with illegally obtained informations. Hybe labels files legal complaints against S&S accounts attempting to sell this information for profit. A Chinese phone number was associated with their profiles, and the settings prevented the members themselves from choosing their seats on flights. This led the members of Enipin to verified their identities in order to be able to change their flight seating. Weibo, China's largest social media platform, is known for being a hub for K-pop fans, especially those who support individual idols rather than groups. Solo fanbases are extremely prominent here, and the competition between them is fierce. They organize large-scale crowdfunding campaigns, advertisement projects, and online voting to show their support. These fans will go to great lengths to make sure their favorite idol stays relevant in the public eye, often outspending rival fanbases to ensure they have more influence in the market. Chinese solo fans are known to invest significant amounts of money to sponsor ads, campaigns, and merchandise to promote their idols. For example, fans of Lisa, Blackpink, who has a massive following in China, have organized billboard ads and large-scale crowdfunding campaigns for her birthday and solo projects. Chinese fans of solo artists on Weibo are highly motivated to create viral trends, organize voting campaigns for their idols in music shows and awards, and ensure their idols win major accolades. Intense competition has led to controversial behaviors at times. A well-known example is Chinese fans of Baekhyun, EXO, who have been known to initiate album buying campaigns in support of his solo albums, driving up album sales and creating visible chart-topping successes. According to a 2019 article by Time magazine, China has become one of the biggest markets for K-pop albums, with fans regularly engaging in solo projects to boost their idols' success in various music charts. Chinese fan culture has evolved into a highly influential and competitive community, driven by both national pride and an intense desire to connect with idols. Social media platforms like Weibo and Douyin allow fans to create a vast network, where interactions with idols can sometimes feel more personal and immediate than in other regions. However, these platforms also amplify the need for recognition, with fans seeking validation through highly visible acts of support. The competitive nature of fanbases encourages individuals to prove their dedication by engaging in high-profile stunts or large-scale fan projects, often designed to showcase loyalty to their idols in the most dramatic way possible. This environment fosters an all-or-nothing mentality among fans, where extreme measures are sometimes seen as acceptable in the pursuit of fan status. Building on the intensity of Chinese fan culture, there is a growing concern over the role of online platforms in shaping unrealistic expectations of celebrity interactions. Many fans, influenced by digital content and social media influencers, develop a skewed perception of their idols' daily lives. These platforms often blur the lines between fandom and intrusion, where fans feel a sense of ownership over their idols' private moments. This leads to a demand for constant, curated content from the idols, fueling the cycle of obsessive fan behavior. According to scholars, the pressure to stay relevant in a hyper-connected fan ecosystem leads some individuals to engage in invasive activities, like tracking idols' personal schedules or location. While some of these actions are rooted in cultural admiration for idolization, the ease with which technology enables these behaviors is a growing concern for both fans and agencies. Moreover, research on the Chinese fan economy reveals that this obsessive consumption can sometimes overshadow the entertainment itself, shifting the focus from appreciation of talent to the need for status, visibility, and control within fan communities. This evolving landscape of fan culture poses new challenges for both idols and their management teams, who are now tasked with protecting privacy while navigating the financial benefits and cultural impact of such fan engagement. In China, Fan culture is deeply intertwined with social and political factors that influence how fans interact with idols. The country's strict regulations on the entertainment industry and state control over social media platforms have shaped a unique environment where fans often become highly protective of their idols. The sense of ownership fans feel toward their idols is amplified by the limited public space, where individuals can express their personal preferences and desires. This phenomenon is compounded by the immense popularity of idol-related content, from reality shows to streaming platforms, which fuels a highly competitive fan market. As a result, fans often engage in large-scale coordination for voting campaigns or streaming events, sometimes pushing boundaries to ensure that their idols stand out in the industry. Chinese fans are also known for their highly structured and hierarchical fandom groups, where senior fans can exert significant influence over younger fans' behavior. These power dynamics can sometimes foster an environment where actions meant to boost an idol's status turn into extreme measures, like intense public fanfare or more invasive behaviors. While most fans maintain positive engagement with their idols, the societal pressures and collective nature of Chinese fan culture create a distinct environment that makes it difficult to balance admiration and respect for privacy. Chinese social media platforms foster a hyper-competitive environment where fans can gain clout by showcasing their dedication. Fans who leak exclusive content or track idol schedules are sometimes praised by like-minded communities, unintentionally encouraging sasaeng behaviors. Extreme fan actions often go viral, rewarding attention-seeking behavior, even if it's invasive. The parasocial relationships many fans form with idols can become more intense in China due to fewer entertainment options and strict societal norms. Fans often feel an idol is their responsibility, leading to over-involvement in their lives. The Chinese fan economy monetizes loyalty, with fans competing to prove their dedication through extravagant spending on merchandise, tickets, and gifts. This consumerist approach can push some fans toward obsessive behaviors to ensure their idol remains popular. Lavish gifts or large-scale projects often encourage fans to find personal ways to stand out, sometimes leading to sasaeng tendencies like stalking for exclusive interactions. China have a gifting culture, cultural admiration for perfection, compete between fans and sometimes lack boundaries. With advanced technology and connected fan networks, sasaengs in China can track idols more easily. Some sasaengs even collaborate with airport staff or drivers to gather private information, blurring the line between fandom and intrusion. Not all Chinese fans exhibit sasaeng behavior, and many actively condemn it. However, the combination of cultural, social, and economic pressures contributes to the intensity of fandom culture in China. As K-pop grows globally, addressing sasaeng issues requires cooperation between idols agencies and fans to establish better boundaries and mutual respect. In conclusion, while Chinese fans have helped drive K-pop's global success, the rise of sasaeng behavior poses significant challenges. It's crucial for fans and agencies to establish boundaries to maintain a healthy fandom culture moving forward. What do you think about this issue? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.